Welcome back, lovelies. Today I'll be sharing the last Forever 21 haul that I will ever do. Because if you haven't heard, they are closing all of their US stores. What is happening with the announcement of tariffs and economic uncertainty? Plus size brands are shutting down left and right. In this video, you'll see truly gorgeous pieces from Forever 21 while we talk about the state of plus size fashion and what it means for you. Let's hit it, let's get it, let's go. I am so glad that you are here. If you want to look good, feel good, and be great, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so you can stay on the sexy, stylish side of YouTube, okay? On the one hand, there has never been more plus size visibility. We've seen plus size models on major runways, even though that's kind of they've been pulling that back too a little bit. More influencers and creators boldly taking up space, demanding inclusivity, and not just in sizing, but in the boardroom, in marketing, in design. That is progress, and it's important to acknowledge that. But on the other hand, many of the brands that cater to plus size customers are either downsizing, they're shutting down stores, or they're closing everything altogether. And even some of the brands that still carry extended sizes, they're like quietly pushing us out of their stores and back online. Old Navy, we're looking at you, okay? We've been looking at you for a while, making the plus size shopping experience less accessible in store. This tells us something critical. We're still seen as optional. Our needs are still viewed as niche. Even though we make up the majority, brands love to expand sizes during times of growth, but they pull back the second things get hard. That's not true inclusivity. That's just convenience. It's just conditional. It's performative. And for shoppers, this means it's becoming harder again to find clothes that fit well, reflect our style, and make you feel good without having to jump through all these hoops. It can feel discouraging, disempowering, like the little progress we made is slipping through our fingers. But here's the bigger truth. Plus size shoppers have always been resourceful. You've had to be. We've always led with creativity and community, swapping tips, finding smaller brands doing the real work, making something from nothing when the industry wouldn't provide. That is still happening. The landscape is shifting, yes, but as far as I'm concerned, it's not the end. It is a signal, a wake-up call to support brands that support us, a moment to demand better and continue to build community around those demands. So what does this moment mean for us? It means that now more than ever, we have to be intentional. Intentional about what we buy, where we shop, how we talk about ourselves and each other. Here's what that looks like. Number one, know your measurements. I have become an online shopping pro because I had to. That doesn't make it right, it just makes it reality right now. And I'm not saying we should stop advocating for brands to carry our sizes in store, especially the big box stores like Walmart, Target, Old Navy. They carry straight sizes, they can carry our sizes too. But my goal is simple. How can you look good, feel good, and be great today? Not when the industry changes, not someday, right now. Knowing your measurements makes online shopping so much easier. And here's a little pro tip, learn your fabrics too. Get to know what has stretch, what flows, what feels rigid, what holds shape. It makes a huge difference when clicking add to cart. Let me know if you want me to make a video about this. Number two, support brands doing it right, even if they're small or new. Let's be real, most of the brands doing the work don't have the cash flow to open 50 stores or take over your IG ads, but that doesn't mean they should be ignored. Brands like Raven, New Works, Oddbird, Reb Dolls, What Low Wants, Popflex, House Dahlia, they are out here making beautiful, bold, on-trend clothes right now. And because they don't have big corporate budgets, they need us. Your post, your tags, your dollars. That is how they grow, and that is how they keep going. That is how we move the needle forward. Number 3, change your perspective. When I was younger, I used to say all the time, plus size fashion sucks, plus size fashion sucks. And I carried that belief into adulthood, into every dressing room, into every shopping trip. It became a mindset. Recently, I made a video announcing my new book, The Plus Size Brand Bible. And I opened with, plus size fashion doesn't suck, you just don't know where to shop. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna help you with that. And some people were mad. They said, but it does suck. I know, some plus size fashion does suck. But when we say it over and over again, it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. What are we telling the brands that are actually doing the work? What are we telling ourselves before we even try, before we even look? How are we limiting ourselves? Changing that narrative wasn't just about marketing my book. It was to remind us that we are not invisible. You can still find clothes that make you feel good today. Number 4, above all, do not settle. I'm gonna say this and y'all might get mad at me again, but it needs to be said. Clothes fitting your body is the bare minimum. We have standards in relationships, in careers, in our home. Why not our wardrobes? If a piece doesn't make you feel good, don't buy it. If it doesn't fit perfectly, get it tailored or send it back. Your money is your voice. Use it to reward the brands that are doing the work. And for the ones that aren't, use it as a signal to say things need to change. Now, I know that access is not equal. There are levels to being plus size. Some folks are sized out of most fashion. But if you're a size 18, 24, even a 30, there are brands making beautiful, bold, fashion-forward pieces just for you. Over 100 brands in my book carry a size 5X and up. A lot of the brands in my book are smaller brands that I feel we need to give a chance. This isn't the first time plus size fashion has been in crisis, and it probably won't be the last. But we've survived every wave and we'll survive this one too. Not because the industry suddenly gets it right, hopefully they do, but I think the reason will be because we continue to show up for ourselves. People in our community who look like us continue to make clothes for us. We've never waited for the world to dress us. Why start now? If you're looking to elevate your style, grab my new book, The Plus Size Brand Bible. It is a shopping guide with information on 225 brands. Things like pros, cons, size range, price range, shipping, do they ship internationally, do they have a store, and so much more information. The ebook is $20 and linked in the description below. The physical book is $35 and available on my Amazon storefront. Hundreds of girlies have already gotten their copy, and it is changing the way that they shop. It is changing the way that they feel about themselves. It brought me so much joy, and I hope it does the same for you. Check the description below for links to grab your copy of the Plus Size Brand Bible today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, lovelies. Bye.